Hey everybody, welcome to Sports Check. On the docket today, we've got crazy injuries, Alex Smith, and did I mention that college basketball still sucks? Let's get to it. This is your Sports Check. My friends, it is a distinct pleasure to bring you yet another edition from the annals of Sports Check. And now I give you the Holy Grail. There's no Holy Grail. Good to see you all again. I took a brief siesta after the football season, but now I've returned refreshed, rejuvenated, and revitalized. Seems I've stepped into an Allegra commercial. I guess you could say I'm feeling pretty good after the break. Something I can't say about one Andrew Bynum. This guy. After off-season knee injections in September and October, Bynum still hasn't played for his new team in Philly, and there are two major reasons. First and foremost is him re-injuring his knee in November while bowling. And the next week he was going to give ice skating a try. Wonder why those knee injections didn't work out for you there, Andrew. The second reason is Bynum hasn't come close to maintaining his playing shape. The last NBA roster he was on lists him at 285 pounds, but he's added 20 pounds to that, and his last few practice attempts have head coach Doug Collins less than impressed.
Andrew Bynum finally getting back onto the practice court after missing the entire season with knee injuries. But it did nothing but depress coach Doug Collins, said that Bynum looked very much like a player who hadn't been out on the court in 9 months. Collins is not optimistic that Bynum will play anytime soon. The team has 6 games over 9 days and no practice time to get him any more reps. Glad
things are looking up for the Sixers, so practice isn't so hot. But it would help if he could look a little more put together in public. A formidable fro. Nice and poofy. Pretty standard. Whoa! What is that? Looks like a chia pet? Take it easy on the sheen, my man. Oh, come on. That's just ridiculous. What's he going for? He's going for that R. Kelly look. I don't see nothing wrong. I go on about Andrew, but he's not the only notable season-long absentee this year. Derrick Rose is also taking a while getting back. Rose's ACL injury is a bit more understandable, but we're now 10 months removed from that injury, and he's still only about 80 to 90%. D. Rose did say recently that he wouldn't even mind missing this entire season completely. I was trying to figure out why I was so disappointed, couldn't do it, but then I remembered. If you don't plan on coming back or giving it a shot, don't make a commercial in September about doing exactly that. Pretty basic concept. I wouldn't want to jeopardize potential millions either, but these two cases in particular just don't add up. Another year goes by and college basketball continues to bore. The only exciting part is the game of musical chairs in the top 5, but that only further serves to remind us that no one's really emerged as a real favorite. I've watched several games this year end in the 30s and 40s, and something has to be done to fix this slow, boring... What's going on? Hey, who are you? What's going on?
I'm the Harlem Shake.
Well, that's better. Already, 4 teams have held the #1 ranking, and the rest of the top 10 has had a shot. That's what happens when everyone in the top 25 loses 3 games. Well, almost everyone. Despite losing twice to the number 13 teams in December and January, Gonzaga is looking at the top spot on Sunday. What? I remember when I was a kid and Gonzaga first broke onto the scene as a Cinderella in the tournament. Oh, how the tables have turned. If there was ever a time for a Cinderella to make a run, 2013 is it. There's not a single guarantee heading into March Madness. Technically, this means that college basketball is more competitive than it's ever been. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Okay, over the last week there have been NFL Combine busts and college basketball duds, but sometimes pure chance decides who falls the hardest. I'm sorry, Alex Smith. The 49ers' former starting quarterback was traded to the Chiefs. The Chiefs? The Chiefs, single-handedly bringing back my favorite segment, people I do not want to be right now. The future once looked bright for young Alex Smith, The number 1 pick in the 2005 NFL Draft took his lumps during his first few seasons in the NFL, but the 49ers finally rose to prominence in 2011, led by Smith's steady play. The team was playing well this past season too, but Alex suffered a concussion in Week 11 versus the Rams. The following week, Smith's coach decided to hold him out and let the team's backup Colin Kaepernick play as a precaution. Everyone assumed Smith would start the following week. Except he didn't. The faithful 7-year starter was benched for Kaepernick again, and for the rest of the season. But the 49ers made that slight look like an upgrade Thursday when they shipped him off to Kansas City. What you gonna do in Kansas City? Smith's former teammate and target Vernon Davis said that Alex would want to start wherever he played. But for the Chiefs? The Chiefs? The Chiefs? You can be the best backup QB in the league on a proven contender whose starter runs a whole lot and stands a great chance of getting hurt. Or you can start for a team that hasn't won a playoff game in 20 years. Doesn't seem like such a tough decision. Fact of the matter is, Alex Smith is a good, fundamental quarterback. But is that really what's going to take the Chiefs to the next level? Yeah, no. Barring a total franchise makeover, it looks like Alex Smith is headed to the Midwest, never to be seen again. And that's why he's one of those people I do not want to be right now. Alright, that's the show. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment below the video on Facebook or YouTube and let me know what you think. So, until next time, I'm Seth Hagen, and this has been your Sports Check. Later.
Man, knew I should have watched more Sports Check.